Accidental drug poisonings remain the leading cause of preventable death amongst people who use opioids in the United Kingdom. Swansea and Port Talbot unfortunately rank second and third highest for drug-related deaths per capita across England and Wales. The Office of National Statistics indicate that opioids account for approximately 3/4 of reported deaths, and an estimated 15% of people who inject drugs will experience a non-fatal drug poisoning in a given year. Whilst drug use and dealing is illegal, deaths from such activity can be avoided. As such, the need for officers to be able to carry and administer naloxone to reduce the number of deaths and harm caused by drug use has been addressed. Naloxone, or Nixide, is an emergency antidote for overdoses caused by heroin and other opiate or opioid substances such as methadone, morphine and fentanyl. Naloxone works by reversing the breathing difficulties that can be brought on by overdose of these substances in order to buy time for an ambulance to arrive. Up until recently, naloxone was only available as an injectable licensed product. However, there has now been an introduction of nasal naloxone, a simple and safer way for it to be administered legally by the police to those who have overdosed with the purpose of saving a life in an emergency.
What's the primary role of the police regarding drug use and supply is traditionally one of enforcement. We do work closely with our partners to reduce the demand for controlled drugs and prevent people taking such harmful substances in the first place. So by carrying nasal naloxone, police officers will have access to a crucial harm reduction tool that can prevent drug-related deaths and the knock-on that those effects have to families and communities. Thanks to the support from our Chief Officer team, South Wales Police and Crime Commissioner and our partners, officers in the force are now carrying naloxone. And if we can save the life of one person, it will allow us to refer them to our partners for treatment and intervention with the aim of preventing further such incidents and giving people a chance to rebuild their lives.
Due to naloxone or Nixide working by blocking the effects of opioids on the body, it is possible that it can cause withdrawal symptoms in regular users. Therefore, after giving someone treatment, they may feel unwell and have the urge to use again right away. Once naloxone or Nixide has been administered, the person will be observed until emergency care arrives. Side effects from naloxone and Nixide are very rare, but some people might have allergic reactions to the medicine. Overall, naloxone or Nixide is a safe medicine. The risk of death for someone overdosing on opioids is worse than the risk of having a bad reaction to the naloxone or Nixide. But remember, it only reverses an overdose in people with opioids in their system and will not reverse overdoses from other drugs like cocaine or stimulants.
Working together with our partners, we hope that the use of naloxone will help us reduce the number of drug-related deaths across South Wales and help us to support and rehabilitate those who suffer from drug addiction.